Well, I want to kind of just end up. You're going to be working with us on some threat simulators.
Mhm.
Tell us what's exciting for you about a threat simulator online. Why is that interesting?
It's exciting. It's an adventure. Working with you as we work through some of the beta process on the first one, it's exciting. It's fun. It's a challenge. It's not something we do every day. And I think that's one of the things with emergency planning and emergency reaction. It's particularly in this setting where we're in a classroom, we're in an online situation. You have an opportunity to go do things with no consequences. How
Mhm.
often do we get that in life?
Yeah.
How often do we get to go to work and have no consequences for whatever decision we make?
Hmm.
How often do we get a chance to make a decision and see what happens, and then get the chance to go redo it?
Yeah.
And that's not a thing in my line of business. I can't imagine it is in risk management either. You make educated decisions, and you, for lack of a better term, you hope for the best.
That's
Right?
right. That's right.
So these threat simulators are going to give us a chance to, what if?
Yeah.
What if? What if the worst day happens? Am I prepared? Am I ready? And honestly, I would rather find out that I'm not. I'd
Yeah.
rather find out where my gaps are.
Well, maybe first time you go through, you find out you're not, and then the second time you make your adjustments,
Absolutely.
and the third time you're maybe you're accelerating your
Uh-huh.
readiness.
I think as we start building these out, and as we start, we're going to have some generic ones. We're
Uh-huh.
going to have, I had a fire in the factory last night. What do I do?
Yeah.
Okay, that's something that can affect anybody. But as we get more specific on different industries and different businesses,
Yeah.
and the specific threats to those businesses, you know, um, having worked in a food manufacturing plant prior, what's your worst case scenario? What's the absolute worst thing that can happen?
Yeah.
Let's work through it, and let's have every bad thing that can happen happen. Let's let Murphy's Law run wild on us for a day. I think
Interesting.
there's so much growth that can come from that conflict. There's so much growth that can come from, well, I didn't know that was even a possibility.
You're almost training people to not just take orders or like not just like this is what I do when this happens, but you're training them to think independently and
Yes,
creatively about how to solve risk problems.
100%.
And that's huge. I love that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, and we should seek out that conflict that comes from those situations, right? You get you get a high performing team, you stick them in a crisis, you'll see where the cracks in the relationships are. You can stress test those relationships. And if you're a safety manager and you're going to find out that you and that finance manager, you really don't see eye to eye. You really don't see what the priorities are.
Mhm.
Seek that conflict out. Get that growth. I mean, that's the place to do it, right?
I love it.
In a threat simulator, you have the opportunity to really figure out what's the priority. What is it?
That's so great.